Hello everyone and welcome to A Slice of My Life. Mail call time again, and when you see this box with handwriting like this, you already know this is a package from Esri and the UNOSPINNERFZ team. Should I even call them aka the Onestopfidget? I don't know, but anyway, I have a rough idea of what's in this package, and if I am correct, then that means that this is not a spinner that I will be able to put on my EDC for a week. Just, I guess, leave it around somewhere with me so I could try it out and then give you guys my sort of a half review, half overview kind of thing. Let's just crack this box open, okay? Okay, it says thank you Ben, specs behind. Before I get to that, let's just remove all this. Oh, look at that. Okay, what's this? This is a tool. Oh, okay, it's a Torx screwdriver tool. Remove this. Looks like a very nice faux leather box. Wow, this is quite cool. Specs are gonna be here. Before I carry on, once again, shout out to Esri. This handwritten card is a very nice touch. I've said it before and I'll say it again. It's very personalized and it makes the whole unboxing experience a little bit more personal. Yeah, for lack of a better word. Sorry guys, it's a bit more personal. It gives it a lot more character. I guess as much this is gonna be the core spinner. I haven't looked inside yet, but I'm just gonna assume that it is a core spinner because Esri told me that the Onestopfidget team would be sending over one of the core spinners over to me. So let's just open up this box. Cool. Oh wow, we are greeted with a pair of extra screws. These are Torx T6 screws, as well as a bearing retention opening tool thingy. And yeah, this is a very nice box. It is not faux leather, it is cardboard, but it is made to simulate faux leather. You guys can see the texture over there. Nice touch, very unique. I've not seen a spinner coming in a box like this, even though it's cardboard, but nice touch. Let's lift up the foam over here. Wow, cool. Okay, I'm quite surprised with the appearance of this spinner. Let's just check the rest of the box and make sure that there's nothing else inside. Yep, that's right. The whole box is empty. So this, guys, is the core, and it is by... How am I supposed to pronounce this name? FEGVE? F-E-G-V-E? FEGVE? Well, I've been told before that it's supposed to be F-U-G-U-E. FEGVE? 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 I'm not gonna try, but anyway, this company, F-E-G-V-E. Okay, so someone please educate me. But yeah, this is the core spinner by these people, and you guys can see that there is a very nice design on the buttons and the weights as well, and there's some TRITS thing going on, and these are known as the DIY TRITS. DIY by Esri. Esri mentioned to me that, you know, these are not real TRITS, they are just some kind of a film that Esri rolls up and uses as replacements for TRITS. The main spinner body is sandblasted titanium, I believe, and I'm just guessing, I haven't even referred to the card yet. And these look like they are electro anodized. There's three main colors here on the button, and I can actually feel the texture of it. It's pretty cool. Yellow, purplish pink, and then blue towards teal towards green, so that's really cool. We have the same kind of a yellow tint over here, yellow over here on the back as well. The colors are very different when you compare the buttons and the weights. The buttons seem to have a stronger, more obvious color as compared to the weights itself. It is a very beautiful hexagon shape, and I don't even know what the process is to actually get this kind of design, but it is awesome. And the buttons, well, the buttons do feel very sharp. I'll be honest with you guys, the buttons do feel very sharp. So let's now refer to this. And it says, yep, the name is the core, originating from China. Oh, I'm sorry guys, it's stainless steel body, no wonder it's a bit heavy. So it's stainless steel body, titanium weights, 688 black ceramic bearings, total of 67 grams, about 60 millimeters in total length, that is about 6 centimeters. 12 mm, which is going to be this, the thickness of it, 12 millimeters, and 25 millimeters in width. So yeah, the website is here, the onestopfidget.bigcartel.com. These are actually on sale. Please go check them out if you guys are interested. Oh wow, look at that, really nice looking. Look at that, nice color. I like that. I'm gonna give it a quick spin. Doesn't seem to spin very fast, but it's maintaining its speed quite well. Very beautiful reflections by the DIY TRITS or the faux TRITS. These are just, like I said, some kind of a film that as we rolls up, cuts out and rolls up, and then just, you know, uses it as TRITS instead of actual TRITS. And from what I understand, this is the exact same spinner that is going to be used for a giveaway by the Onestopfidget. So I guess I'm lucky to be able to try it out first before it's going to be put up on the giveaway. So well, whoever's gonna win this, I guess you could say that it's kind of blessed by me in a sense. I don't even know how that is a perk or if that's a selling point, but yeah, nice fidget so far. I mean, I can totally feel that the buttons are really sharp, but now that I'm fidgeting with it, at this point of time, the buttons aren't really causing me any problems so far. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to spend a bit more time with this before I can actually, you know, truthfully, safely say that it doesn't affect my spin or my experience with it. Now, I'm going to remove the buttons. So just a simple unscrew. There, and it, wow, these are pretty well made buttons. Look at that. That's cool. And the anodization looks like it's gone through all the way and it's numbered. Wow, hey, look at underneath. Wait. No, it's not numbered. Is it? 688, number 9 on the underside of the button. Can you see it? Wait, let me just... Yeah, I should have done that earlier. See? So when I bring it this close to the camera lens, you can see it's on this side, 688, number 9. So this is, I guess, serial number 9, I think. Yeah, it's same marking on this button half as well. Pretty sweet if you ask me. Oh wow, look at that. They actually have markings on which ways to remove and open up the bearing retention cap. Left, right. Basic knowledge, right? Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. So turn it anti-clockwise, it'll be open. Turn it clockwise, it's going to be closed. And FEGVE design 688-1. It looks to be like mentioned over there, it's a 688 bearing. This bearing tool, just use it to unscrew it and then screw it back on. Very simple, straightforward process, so you don't really need me to explain that. Right now, what I'm gonna do on camera is remove these Torx screws, and then let's check out the number of TRITS slots this guy has, because I've been told that this actually has 6 TRITS slots per side. You only see 4 per side, but there's 6. Another 2 are meant to be hidden here. So let's just open this up. Let me share that information with you guys. Yeah, I know that the tool is packaged very nicely here. I'm not going to open it up because it's already nicely packed. I'm going to use my own Torx screwdriver, so I don't have to take this out. So hang on guys. Got my trusty Torx Allen key. And let's just remove one of these so I can show you guys. Here we go. Simple as that. Loosen one, and I'm going to loosen the next one. Then let's remove the screws. Take out the weights right there. Alright, so this is what it looks like on the inside, one side. I'm not going to take out all because this is for a giveaway. So you guys can actually see another cutout here. These are actually for TRITS as well, but this looks a lot wider than 1.5 by 6 mm TRITS. So I'll have to find out what TRITS sizes actually go in here, and then I will update you guys. But you have one slot there that is hidden, so it's kind of cool if you look at the spinner from the side. This way you can actually see 2 TRITS glowing, and then you have another 2 more TRITS slots on the inside or the underside of the weight. So technically, these are also glueless TRITS. Very much like the Galactia spinner. You don't need any kind of NOA glue, you don't need any kind of adhesive, just slot your TRIT in there and then just screw the weights back on. So yeah, it's pretty cool to have interchangeable weights. And yeah, you guys can see that this is just like a roll of film, right? So it's just rolled up. Time to put the screws back in place and then continue on with the video. Man, removing and installing the screws was so simple. I don't know how some people can actually screw it up. I've heard of one case where some guy managed to kind of strip and rip out the threads or the top slot of his Torx screws. I have no idea how that is even possible. But anyway, get the buttons back on. And bing bang boom, there you go guys. It is that simple to dismantle the spinner as well as reassemble it. Like I said, 6 TRITS slots on each side, 4 facing up, 2 on each side facing outwards as well. So that makes a total of 12 TRITS slots for this particular spinner. Very crazy, and so far it's looking good. Feels pretty good in hand. For the design itself, I'm not so much of a fan of the design. There are nice chamfers on the main frame itself, and for the weight itself, it's very nicely rounded as well as an angled cut. Even up here, it's not sharp. You can see it's rounded. just by the reflection. Very simple, very straightforward. The only sharp part about this spinner would be the buttons. We can tell from the, I guess, what is this, like a sun design, like a turbine design? Like, it's just really sharp on the inner edges right here. And I don't know if those will actually wear out first, since it's nicely anodized to have this pattern and this design. So like I said, this will not go onto my EDC. I will keep it with me for the next few days. I won't be leaving the house with it. I'll just leave it at home so I can reach for it whenever I'm back home and I'm like editing videos, or when I'm watching a video or something, and I'll be able to just mess with it and fidget with it, and then get back to you guys and tell y'all what I think about this core spinner. Now at this point of time, I just want to quickly say that a lot of you have been requesting me to, I guess, kind of review certain spinners, or some of you have been asking me about the spinners that I'm going to review, or whether I've tried a certain spinner. And you know, I know you guys are actually looking forward and asking me to review certain stuff, but please bear with me. In order for me to give you guys a very honest review, I actually have to put spinners onto my EDC for at least 4 days minimum to a week. So let me just give you all a sneak peek on what's to come. Right now on my EDC is the Sonder Tri stainless steel media blasted. This has been on me for the past 5 days, coming to 6. I have one of these, which is the Sol Spin. Very nice mini spinner so far. This has also been on my EDC along with this guy, but this has been there for maybe about 3 days. So yeah, I carry about 2 on my EDC. Actually, I carry 3 because I carry the Hyperstone with me all the time. It is on my key fob, on my keychain, as you guys can see, Hyperstone with me all the time. And what else is coming up basically is this. I have one of these spinners. Now make it two of these spinners, one of each design from Worker. I also have this that is long overdue. I also have the Circulator, which is a crossover or a joint collaboration, I should say, between 2R Designs and Spinnetic Spinners. I have the Portal. Yes, this beautiful spinner was sent to me by Dave. Dave's World. Dave, thank you so much for this. It's a beautiful gift. I'm in awe, and I'm really thankful to have one of these. I have one of these as well. This is the Rebel by 0 Hour. And you guys remember this, right? My lemon spinner by G's. Well, I got the actual product, or the release version. You can see right here with very faded buttons. I don't know why, but it is numbered. And let me try and find the number. Oh, it's right here. Yeah, so it's a T068. So yeah, I mean, these are just like what's coming soon, or you know, what's in the lineup. I don't know what order I'll put them in. I still have like the Titanium Very Dapper on the way. I still have the Mini X and Y from Spinnetic Spinners on the way. I have the Y Plus from Spinnetic Spinners on the way as well. You know, a whole bunch of stuff, so please bear with me. I have to put all of these on my EDC for a minimum of at least 4 days before I can actually give you guys a really honest, brutally honest review on what I think about it. So for this particular core spinner, I will be leaving it aside here and just fidgeting with it for the next few days, then letting you guys know what I feel about it, and then sending it back to the Onestopfidget team because they are using this for a giveaway. So once again, if you guys are interested in that giveaway, make sure you guys go follow the Onestopfidget. They have a Facebook page, they have a WordPress blog, and they also have their own Big Cartel website, or I should say web store. Yeah, so I will catch you guys in a few days time with what I really feel about the core spinner. See you!
2,000 years later.
I am back after spending 5 days with the core spinner next to me at my desk. And the experience so far has been pretty good. Positive experience. Overall, I think that it's not a bad spinner, but the main gripe that I have with it is the buttons. The buttons are just really sharp. Now, since I'm going to talk about that as a gripe, I'm going to talk about the fidgetability at the same time because those two are really directly correlated. So you guys know that my preferred grip is the index finger and thumb grip, like that. And pushing forward and pulling back actually is not bad, but if you are the kind of person that actually has your finger very close to the button or next to the gripping finger, then you are going to feel a lot of discomfort, and I mean a lot. That's because your finger will be constantly rubbing against the button this way when you're pulling back, and you get snagged really easily because these are really sharp, and I kid you not. Just look at that. So pushing forward is actually quite okay because it's a quick flick outwards like this. So you don't actually really feel the edge of the button because it's right up here. When you push forward, you're kind of just rubbing it forward this way. But when you're pulling it back, you actually have a sort of a outward motion and a diagonal pull. So that's why it feels a bit more uncomfortable when you're actually flicking it this way. But if you have it in your left hand, then it might be a little bit different for you because the button design is asymmetrical. It's going one direction. So preloaded flicks with the left hand. And I can't do it, I'm sorry guys, because I mainly fidget with my right hand. But pulling back on the left hand might be a little bit more comfortable because of the direction of these cuts. So when you're actually doing a preloaded flick this way, it goes in the same direction as these cuts as well. So you don't feel it as much as this way because you're going against these cuts. I think so. I would like to believe that. That also could partly be the reason why pushing forward doesn't feel as uncomfortable as pulling back. So maybe on the left hand pushing forward, no, I can't really feel it because I'm not really applying a lot of strength on my left hand. So I need to be fair and let you guys know that the experience might be different depending on which hand you generally use to fidget with your spinner. Changing up the grip to the middle finger and thumb is almost the same thing when you're flicking with your fourth finger, as long as you stay away from the button and you just mainly reach out for the side and the weights. That's not going to be a problem. The most comfortable definitely is with your index finger because it is far away from the buttons completely. So pushing forward, pulling back is really comfortable. And this angle cut in here instead of a typical curve, because this starts out so far apart, actually adds to the fidgeting experience, especially when you're fidgeting with your index finger, because the angle cuts actually kind of help lead your finger into the starting position when you're out here, if you're pushing forward or if you're pulling back, as you guys can see. So it's actually pretty cool. This way, back is okay on top, but it's not that comfortable. I think because it feels a bit weird. Like you actually feel 4 points and then you feel like an empty slot right in the middle. So it might be uncomfortable to some. I guess it just takes some getting used to, but it's difficult for you to actually land your finger right here like that. So that's kind of difficult. Yeah, just thought I'd share that with you. So the buttons really are the main cause of grief for this spinner. But apart from that, it is actually a very nicely made spinner. The design is not for everyone, and the colors as well, not for everyone. Now I think that this colorway is very unique, but like I shared in the initial part of the video, one of my concerns is that the colors will start to fade off at these edges and out here as well. I don't really know how durable anodizing is on titanium, and I haven't spent an extended period of time with an anodized titanium spinner for me to let you guys know. But so far, after fidgeting with it for about 4 days, it's not really 4 days straight all the time, it's whenever I'm home. So far, I don't notice any color fading at all. Now I mentioned that because I don't want to ruin this spinner. This, once again, is a giveaway spinner that is going to be conducted by the One Stop Fidget team. But overall, I think it's pretty cool, and I could totally imagine the TRITS slots right here. I think these slots for TRITS is going to look absolutely awesome, especially when you spin it and you're actually able to see the TRITS right here. That's going to be so cool because I don't think any other spinner actually allows for TRITS on the outer edges like this. I may be wrong, but I haven't really seen one, or at least I can't really recall at this point of time. So my final verdict on the core spinner. It is going for $140 at the One Stop Fidget Big Cartel site. This exact core that I'm featuring in the video is gonna go up as a giveaway by the One Stop Fidget team. But I don't know the exact details, so I will be putting links in the video description to the One Stop Fidget's WordPress as well as Big Cartel site. So I hope that you guys go check them out because I'm pretty sure they put the details right up there. Now back once again, the final verdict. For $140, this is a little bit expensive. It's made of stainless steel and titanium, but you get a very unique spinner with removable weights and 6 slots for TRITS on each side. That itself is a huge selling point because these slots for TRITS do not require glue. So you can actually just easily swap out the TRITS for different colors, or you can even use these DIY TRITS by using cellophane paper, or you could just have different orientations of TRITS here and there. It's just so many possibilities, so many different combinations. It's completely up to you. And the surprising thing about this spinner is it's getting me about 3 minutes or 3.5 minutes for 200 table spins, and that really surprised me because when I first held it, I thought this is gonna get me at the most about a 1.5 minute or 2 minute table spin, but this completely just exceeded my expectations in terms of that. So I'm really surprised, and it's a pleasant surprise that it's getting 3-minute spins. Very well balanced. You can see that it's not wobbling, not shaking at all, and it's easy for me to just flick it and then get it to balance on my finger. See? So it's very well made, very well balanced, and customizability is just off the hook. So if you're interested, you can get more than one and then start swapping weights and button combinations as well as swapping TRIT combinations. So that's really just quite a lot. Really, the downside really is just the buttons, and the only way to fix it is if FEGVE how do you pronounce that? FEGVE? Yeah, I'm just gonna... Okay, if they... if the makers... Yeah, that's the best way to say it. So the only way to improve that is for the makers to redesign the button completely. I mean, I know and I understand that the design here is really unique, but you know, you don't want to be unique to the point that it is not a plus point. You know what I mean? So yeah, just thought I would share that with everyone. Before I end the video, once again, big shout out to Esri and the Onestopfidget team for sending this over to me for review. I like this spinner, and I don't mind actually owning one of these even at the $140 price point. The customizability of the TRITS slots itself is a strong factor for me, and yeah, something that I really consider. But I like this anodizing design. It's very nice. I've never seen anything like this before. It's really unique. Look at the honeycomb pattern and then the different colors of anodizing as well, even on the buttons itself. And on the buttons, you actually see some green that is not present on the weight itself. So that's something that I really like. And that's also the reason why these DIY TRITS work so well with this particular color scheme. So good job on Esri for adding these. I didn't do these were done by Esri. So that's about it, guys. I hope that I provided enough information for you to decide whether or not the core spinner is a spinner for you. Once again, links in the video description in case you guys are interested in getting one of these core spinners for yourself. And I guess that's about it. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for sticking all the way throughout, and I will catch you guys in the next slice of my life. Oh yeah, look at those lines, by the way. Imagine if those were just TRITS and then you turn it to the side and then you see TRITS as well. 2 layers, by the way. Man, it's gotta be sweet. I think I really have to consider having a stash of TRITS just ready to go on the side so I could just fit TRITS into slots temporarily to show you guys what they look like. What do you think? They're expensive though. Alright, enough of my stupid banter. I'll catch you soon. See you in the next slice of my life, guys. Bye! Oh, just another quick one. I slapped the Mackie Tri-Night buttons. These are the V2 Tri-Night buttons onto the core spinner. And oh no, it really changed the whole fidgeting experience and I'm liking it so much more now. Damn it! I mean, it doesn't look as impressive as the original buttons, but it just changes up the entire feel of the spinner and I really like it so much now. I'm kind of sad that I have to return this for the giveaway. No, I'll just get my own core spinner, I guess. Like, I'm just really jealous right now. This is really nice. This is really, really nice. Man, I'm digging this. Damn it! Okay, bye.